Hey Libras, welcome back. You see that little liberation? Anyway, Libras, welcome back. Alright, so there was a new moon in Taurus. It was like, I think Monday, I want to say, or last Monday. It's actually been a minute. Anyway, it did still affect your guys' 11th house. And Libras, you guys have Gemini. Do you? No. That can't be right. Okay. Yeah, Libras, you guys have Gemini in your 11th house. So Gemini would be learning about friends. And with Gemini, because 11th house has to do with like friendships, it has to do with a lot of stuff. So that's why I didn't want to go over a lot of it, and I'm just kind of giving you guys the placements so you guys can go like to Google or whatever and Google 11th house Gemini placement 111. What does it entail? I feel like some of those lessons with Gemini, I always do get two-faced, right? So I feel like you were learning lessons, or you guys are learning lessons on who are two-faced and who's good for you and who's not, especially in friendships and so forth. So I would Google it. Oh my god, I just all of a sudden have a fucking migraine right here. Holy shit, that it's not mine. I don't get headaches there, and I did not have a headache, and now it's spreading to this temple. This is your guys's. I don't know if you guys have been dealing with a fucking pain in the ass, or you guys have been dealing with migraines, but oh my god, this isn't mine. This isn't mine. I need to hurry up and like get through this so I can get out of this energy. Sixth house, and then it affected your sixth house, which was your sixth house, Sagittarius, which is, I believe your sixth house, Sagittarius, is Virgo. So you had Sagittarius in Virgo, which you guys know it's home organizing, not home, it's more like organization, working, anything that has to do with like Virgo energy, right? Dude, let me just make sure I'm putting on my protection oil. Because I feel like you guys might be under some attacks. Anyway, Virgo is organization, home. I don't know why I'm seeing somebody move. Anyway, we won't get into it. There's a lot. So just look up 6th house, Sagittarius. Yeah, placement. Sorry guys, that shit really hurt. It's still there, but it's like fading away. Oh yeah, that feels better. Whew. The Two of Cups. Holy shit, calm down. The Two of Cups. This is so weird. This came out for Virgo. I was still in the middle of, but it all came out. Alright. Oh my god. And then at the bottom is the Ace of Cups. You know what? Can we not get like a love reading for Libras? Because I feel like all we do is talk about love for you guys. It's fine. It's none of my business. Remove my judgment. The Ace of Cups is something that's happening now. You have the Two of Cups, which is equal give and take. It's also like the Two of Cups can be a friend. It can be any kind of friendship, right? Or it could even be like a business partner. It can be anybody, but it's like equal give and take, right? You guys give to each other equally, and it's very bright, it's very fun, it's very loving as a friendship, right? But with the Ace of Cups, I'm gonna take that as like love. But this could be like a friend, and it could have turned into love. Alright, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like there's no communication, there's been no access, there's been no speaking, there's been no nothing. Is it someone's birthday soon or some kind of celebration soon? Because it almost looks like candles being lit up. But with the Three of Swords here, yeah, I feel like, well, coming at with the Three of Swords in reverse, it feels like this was something in the past that did break your heart. But you're coming out of that heartbreak. How? With the Ace of Cups, a new opportunity. With the Seven of Swords, no longer being a sneaky liar. And with the Four of Cups, acting like you don't have an opportunity. With the Ten of Pentacles, a happy life, happy wife, happy family, happy husband, happy career, happy children, happy dog, cat, parakeet. That headache is still there, yo. Like, it's like dull, but oh, that was so fucking weird. I don't like that. The worst thing for me is like nauseated and headaches. Like, no, don't do that to me. I literally just lost all my energy, guys. Okay, hold on. You guys draining my energy. Maybe drink some water. Okay. Dropped it on the Three of Swords. I was gonna say the Three of Hearts. Are you Alice in Wonderland? Okay, let's start clarifying. You guys have a bunch of cards. I was not. And these aren't even the cards. This happened last time. Why is this happening? Oh my god. I'm not even starting with these cards and they're already fucking out. You know what, Libras? You guys are starting to get on my damn nerves, okay? Because everybody else cooperates, and this is the second time you pull this shit. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Masculine and reflecting. It says reflection, but I'm saying reflecting, and it's 22 and 33. So you're mastering a bunch of shit here. You're looking back at yourself, at your actions, at the way you come off. If you are a masculine, the way you've come off as like the man of the house. If you know, your masculine energy, right? Everybody has masculine energy and feminine energy, but your masculine energy is, you know, it's a masculine energy, especially if you're a masculine. If you're feminine, then you're looking at your actions in feminine energy. Women can be fucking mean and have that we don't cry and blah 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 fucking kind of energy. I grew up with I married a couple of those. Like I've been married 12 times. Friendship, look at that, the Two of Cups, friendship. Now I'm gonna have to clarify with these. Do you see what you have done? Do you see now what I have to do? It's fine, I forgive you guys. First the headache, then this. I know you guys did this last week too. I can almost remember starting with the wrong deck and then ending with the wrong deck, and it's only happened with you guys. So it's almost like you guys are going reverse. Where the fuck are you guys going reverse? I got some oil on my cards. Clarifying the Two of Cups, you got friendship. And friendship is also 22, which is a mastery number. I feel like you guys are mastering friendship. I feel like, and didn't that shit come out for you guys? Like your friendships, learning, discerning who are your friends and who are not your friends. Who are there for you and who the fuck is not there for you. Like for real, like, let's say you were broke. Who would be there by your side? I can honestly tell you who would be my friend if I were broke. I don't have to imagine that shit. But, who would be there by your side if you had nothing left but who you are and your fucking name? Who would you have? Who would still be there? Your ride or die. Right? Who would go with you to the food banks? Who would take you to job fucking interviews? Who would be there for you if you had nothing left to your name but your name? I feel like you've been learning that lesson, and I feel like it's been a hard lesson, and trust me, I've been there. I have like 1.5 friends, and we don't even go out. Yeah, no, I learned that lesson. But really, I kind of learned that lesson early because I got backstabbed by a lot of people, and when you don't have money, they don't stick around. So it's not like I never had money, but I never had it like that. So yeah, I didn't have people that were just there because I could get them. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse. Actually, I do have one friend that's a Libra. She's a nurse, but she's an introvert more than I am. I never see. I also have a Gemini friend, but I never see her either. Third eye. Nah. Using your discernment. Yep. Why'd you guys give me 3, man? You guys gave me 4? Let's see if these match. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Well, I guess you guys learned, because you guys are getting a soul time, which to me is like soulmate, even if they're friendship. But you guys also got tantric journey, which is, I don't do those things with my friends, right? I hope you guys don't do those things with your friends, because that shit can get confusing. And I just saw 11 and 11, which means they're saying here and then abundance underneath that shit. My friend don't go out, so I don't know who this is for. Oh my gosh. Alright. I can already see this message. Your guys' third eye, your guys' intuition has been heightened like a motherfucker. Right now, you guys are so aware. You guys could be very aware also to your soulmates. Remember, you can have friends as soulmates, family members as soulmates, animals as soulmates, right? You guys are very much aware of a specific soulmate right now that you're not talking to. I feel like you guys have a very strong connection though. With 6, yeah, third eye chakra. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower, you both are probably indigo children. If you don't know what that means, those are energy workers. Well, they could be a light worker. I don't know. I don't consider myself a light worker. I'm an energy worker. I work with light, dark, gray, yellow, pink. So you could be dealing with an energy worker or a light worker, whatever worker they are, farm worker, who cares? You already know who. Did you hear that? I whistle while you work. Alright, no, seriously though. I feel like you guys already know who the fuck your people are. Or at least you already have a connection with your people, even if you haven't met them in the 3D yet. With the I think you do know who the fuck this is, because you're obviously not speaking to them and you have the 3 of Swords here. So there was heartbreak in the past and you're wanting to repair that. Or at least you're wanting to get over the heartbreak. With the cosmic flower, immediately I saw... I don't know if you guys have ever watched... I love the book. I love the book better than the movie, but the movie's really good. The Great Gatsby. And there's a scene in there where she loses her V card to Leonardo DiCaprio, and they fall in love immediately, and the line in the movie was like, she opened like a flower and blossomed for me. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's almost like both of you, I keep wanting to say this doesn't have to be a relationship, and it doesn't, I guess, but I legit would not sleep with your friends unless it's like a thing, like okay, yeah, we'll be friends with benefits, but this is my 3rd time saying this. There need to be real benefits, like that Little Kim video where she's getting taken care of while eating chips and watching TV, and then take me out to dinner still, and then I want to be a pillow princess. That would be beneficial to me. Not 3 in the morning and then you get off and then, fuck that. I have batteries. Anyway, this is what I'm getting. It's almost like you both are gonna bloom in a way that you've never felt safe and secure to bloom before. And this isn't even a choice. Like, I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm not gonna use it. That's weird. Have you guys ever seen those, like that movie, those plants, like when you give them like blood, they open? I don't know what's happening in my brain right now, but that's what I'm seeing. So some of you guys are, yeah. It's also gonna be like almost like the first time when you guys meet or come together or come back together. It's gonna feel different, but it's gonna be like when you first kiss or when you first, like the first time, that's going to open, like that's gonna channel new codes. Like I said, it's almost like you guys are blooming and you guys are downloading new codes that could only be activated when you guys got together. The frequency of the cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home. This person will feel like home. The core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. You're going to be pouring your magnificence into them, or them to you. Yeah, this is going to be synergetic. With the Ace of Cups and synergy, you guys are extremely, I don't know why I'm getting so many movies with you guys. But I'm getting like, you know, Venom. With Venom, the aliens, like if they were not in a body that was that they didn't have synergy, they couldn't mesh and they didn't work well together. The body they would both unalive. This is gonna be very, you guys melt. It's like two pieces that go together, right? That were like made for each other. And look, here's that cosmic womb I was talking about. Look, it's a heart in the middle. I didn't even see that. Yeah. I'm gonna be careful about babies. And then tantric journey. Yo, like every time you guys have, it's going to open frequencies. I don't want to say that. There's a lot of I don't want to say in this reading. Why is that? Is that you guys doing that? You guys could be, you guys could have very strong like Cancer in your chart. You could either have, you could even have like Cancer in your North Node. But I know that Cancer energy, they open new portals of love, right? So this is giving like every time you try like a specific portal, a new, like a position, it's gonna be like crazy. The things I'm seeing in my head is like, I don't blush, but I'm pretty sure I could right now. Do some anyway, whatever. Also, I'm seeing that Merkabas would be good to put around your bed. Merkaba. Where the fuck are they? Oh, here they are. Merkabas look like this. I have two of them. To put around your bed. These are like you close the squaring and it pulls in, like it opens a gate. A portal. Anyway, whatever this is like, I don't even know like what else I'm supposed to talk about, because right here it's like literally soul time, tantric journey, friendship, synergy, cosmic flower, like it's all. And then this is bringing in abundance and union. Oh my god. And union. Look, I'm not even fucking playing. Union. This is bringing in abundance. Soul time. The frequency of soul times asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna leave it there. I really don't know what else to say at this point. There's gonna be, this looks like fun. Yeah, this is literally, I don't even know what else to say. And then the whole thing with the reversal. Like, I don't know if you're reversing to do this. Well, with the Three of Swords in reverse, it does feel like you're... And then with the soul time, also, it did say about, like, timelines. I feel like maybe... And then there's fucking water at the bottom of this deck. I feel like maybe you guys are, like, reversing time. Not, like, really, but, like, you know how timelines... It's almost like you're going back to a timeline that should have happened. Or, yeah, something like that. Did that make sense, Libra? I don't know. Anyway, alright, let's just get you guys some guidance, because Spider-Woman, co-creation. Are you guys dating Spider-Woman? That would make sense with the tantric journey. That would make a lot of sense. All those cobwebs. You don't need handcuffs. I got bit the other day, and I told my mom, and she's like, what if it was a spider? And I was like, well, what if I turn into Spider-Woman? She was like, I don't think so. And I was like, yeah, you're probably right. I didn't turn into Spider-Woman. It's too bad. It would have been fun. And then you got secrets. Alright, here we go. I actually heard this card before it came out while I was still pulling out. No pun intended. But I didn't want to say it because it didn't come out. And then communion, which I heard communicate. There are secrets that need to come out. And there's honesty. You cannot start... I feel like that's what caused the Three of Swords in the past. There needs to be a truth that has to be told. You cannot start a cycle on a faulty foundation. If there are bodies that you've hidden, they will be found. Alright, Libras? But besides that, yeah, this looks fucking amazing. Like, yeah, this looks great. And this is not just like, you know, like schmecks. It's like friendship. It's a real friendship, right? And I feel like you guys have learned, like, who the fuck is there by your side when you have nothing but your name, right? So I feel like things are about to get great for you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, Libras. I love you guys so much. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.